Hey y'all, I'm Sophie Starkey here with freshman guard Cameron Carr to discuss a little bit of the person behind the player. So Cameron, you're from Minnesota, now you live in Tennessee, which is a pretty big change. What is something that you miss about home and then something you like about Knoxville?
I like the weather in Knoxville. It's not nearly as much snow, I will say that. But I do miss the snow a little bit. I like to snowboard. That was probably my favorite thing to do back at home. And the people, miss the people there as well.
So as a freshman, what have you found your favorite thing is to do here on campus?
I like to ride my scooter around a lot. Even though we're not allowed to have them in Stokely, I still ride mine around quite a bit. I'd say just walking around campus. I like to walk and go get food. Just helps clear my head.
So you actually have kind of a cool story with one of your teammates. You and Cade Phillips both attended Link Academy before coming to college. So how has that made this transition different for you, having known him beforehand?
It definitely made it easier, I would say. We already kind of had a bond coming here, and so it kind of was just easy moving. I knew what to expect as him as a roommate, so it's a pretty easy transition.
Oh, you guys are rooming together?
Yeah, we were roommates. We actually shared like a single room together, so. Yeah, so I'm glad now we have a wall between each other.
You get a little more privacy.
Exactly.
How did Bill Armstrong, your former coach at Link Academy, kind of shape who you are today as a player?
Great guy. He was a great dude. He tried his best to prepare me for what it was going to be like. He would tell me that it was going to be really hard, but I was a little hard-headed. I was like, I'll be okay. I'll figure it out. But no, he was spot on when he came to talking about how practice and film and everything was going to be.
You have a lot of veterans on this team like Joe and Santi. How has that been for your development as a person and a player?
Great, honestly. I get to learn how it is to be a great locker room guy, and then also learn from them on the court what they've picked up for their 5 years being here, and try my best to put it into implicate it into my game and help me be the best player possible.
So I know you guys took a trip to Italy over the summer. Besides that, do you have a favorite team memory?
I'd probably say anytime in the locker room is a great time. I would say, yeah, anytime in the locker room.
Who would you say makes you laugh hardest on the team?
I would say him, Cece, who else? Josiah's really funny. I'd say probably those three.
Being an athlete, you're always on the go. You're having to endure some really long bus rides and flights. So what would you say your go-to essentials are for those long hour travels?
Charged Beats, my favorite candy, any type of drink, water, Gatorade. I bring the same blanket everywhere I go. It's a big blue blanket. That's really about it. I really just listen to music, love to sleep.
Sleeping's great.
Love sleeping.
Yeah. Do you have a go-to pregame song that no matter what gets you in the right mindset?
All right, his name's Big Scar. It's Poppin' by Big Scar. It's probably my favorite song. I can listen to this song every time.
We've been talking about the present a lot. I'm going to take a little look at the past. Where did your love of the game start? How did you come to love basketball? Has it been family, a travel team? Where did it start?
Definitely my family. My family's always been around basketball. I just go to the gym with my dad every day. Me, him, and my sister, we'd go up there and work out. I'd be up there all day just doing camps, because my dad owned a gym called 43 Hoops, and so I'd go there 8 a.m. with him and my sister. I'd do this thing called Breakfast Club. It was all his past players and current players would come in and they would just work out in the morning, and then I would join the kids during the day in camp, and then it would progressively get older throughout the day, and so I'd just keep doing all the camps, and that was where I found my joy and my love for basketball. I'd be in there for endless hours and not be worried about anything, just having fun, challenging people, playing one-on-one, just having fun.
Your sister Christy played basketball, your dad spent some time in the NBA. How do they feel about you being at UT now, kind of taking your next steps in that basketball journey?
Very excited. They're definitely very excited. My sister had her time in college, and that was very exciting because I got to watch what it was. That was on the girl side, but it still was very, very exciting. For my dad he's just proud of me. He tells me even though I'm not getting as much playing time or playing as much as I would like to, or that's a personal thing, but he's just proud of where I'm at today and how hard I've been working, and he knows I've been keeping my head down, just working, just being patient, waiting for my time.
Yeah. So all of this considered, how did it feel going into the A&M game and then having that dunk at the end? The atmosphere was electric.
It was exciting. I'm glad we beat them. So that was a good game. It was fun. The atmosphere was really loud. It was really loud in there. And then when I subbed in, I was a little thrown off at first. I really was. I definitely was like, oh, I'm here. And then I got in transition, I jumped up and dunked it, and like energy just sparked. I was excited.
Is there anything else you would like the fans to know about you?
I like dogs. I would say if there's any adoption center, dog centers that I would love to just come hang out for a little bit. I will say that. So yeah.
Alrighty, Cameron, thank you so much for your time. You can check out my full interview with Cameron Carr on our Instagram at Torch Sports UTK, and stay tuned for our weekly episodes airing Fridays at 4.